Yeah, hey there, Glenn and Lou. We are on Blue Ridge Drive, and of course, this is called the Blue Ridge Fire for a reason. The fire started very close, unfortunately, to this home behind us. This is the Bailey home here on Blue Ridge Drive. They were actually home on Monday when the fire started, saw it coming towards the home, got out of the home in a hurry. You can see, though, it looks like their home now is a complete loss. They're going to have to rebuild it, and they say they will rebuild it. To give you an idea of how close their home is to where the fire started, let's take some video here. The video shows their backyard and the hillsides behind their backyard. It was somewhere in the hills there behind their backyard where the fire started, quickly came up. They say it came up within about 10 minutes. They were basically, by the time they smelled the smoke, saw the flames coming, they were out of their house within about 10 minutes. Got as much as they could out of their house, but they had to leave a lot behind. But they were very thankful to firefighters. Even though they lost their home, they know firefighters tried their best to do what they could to save it and did save some of their personal belongings. And they saw the firefighters doing that. They were actually monitoring what was going on at their house using Ring video and saw the firefighters trying to salvage some of their things. Take a listen.
We were watching on our Ring cam. They're coming in and out of the house with ladders, and they were able to pull things out of the house so quickly, even things we didn't have time to get, and they put all of those things aside for us, and just tremendously nice.
Yeah, they're rock stars. I don't know how they do it, and I just think I can't thank them enough. There's not enough gratitude and love and sunshine poured their ways. They're amazing. They're amazing. And the police, they were helpful too. It's just amazing.
Neighbors saying similar things, and all were told that 10 homes were damaged from the Blue Ridge fire. That includes this one. We're not sure of the amount of damage on some of the other homes there. Excuse me one second over there. I'm not sure about the damage on some of the other homes there. But as far as the acreage and the containment, what's going on with the fire right now, it is more than 14,000 acres and about 16% containment. But as you can probably tell just from the weather behind me, the wind's not blowing, the hair is not blowing, winds are way down. They're getting a really good progress on the fire because the weather has really turned to their favor. So they're hoping that maybe when we get some updates later on that we'll have some more containment and maybe some of these evacuations lifted. As far as evacuations go, what you can do if you go to ocsheriff.gov, as far as the evacuations on the Orange County side, ocsheriff.gov, and you can look on there and click a link that goes to natural disasters, and you can see a map of what the current status is of evacuations. They have been changing quite frequently over the last few days. Also, if you live in Chino Hills where they've had some evacuations, they're putting out information for that on some of their social media accounts. For now, reporting live in Yorba Linda, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.